ID since yesterday. We picked up a Mac Mini and installed Clawdbot to see what this hype is all about, give it a very limited environment and access so it can wow us, but hopefully not destroy anything. And I wrote the post our LinkedIn about what is it doing. It turned out a lot of people are trying to figure that out right now, how useful it is, and this is my follow-up message to everyone. So yesterday we created accounts for it on Gmail, on iCloud, on GitHub, and gave it AI tokens to eat. That's its food. It requires a lot of it. We can talk to it through a Slack app. We set it up like that because this is where we work, and we actually want to use this Clawdbot and technology primarily for digital employee. So get it to put my business questionbase.com on hyper growth trajectory. I have really high hopes it can achieve that, and I'm gonna be experimenting and training of how it can do that. So I'm happy with the isolated environment and the decision to give it specifically its own computer, its own limited information, because I'm not letting it loose to mingle within my environment and all the data that's there, because this is an insane technology. Again, all AI agents are. This is not native to the Clawdbot or Modebot. This is something that is on top of mind for all these agentic workflows. How much data are you giving them? Where are they storing this data? Who are they passing it on? And as they become more and more autonomous and take actions on our behalf, they can truly do damage. And there are really no guardrails in place as of right now of how this information is being used. I'm sure you've seen a lot of things online of them spending huge budgets on all kinds of tools and stuff. So definitely do not give it any personal credentials, any personal credit cards, and whatsoever. But our Clawdbot, it's operating within its Mac Mini. We created its own email, so it has personality, digital personality, and it can gain access to files. It can be messaged externally, and it can message others externally, and it talks with us through the Slack app. So yesterday, before going to sleep, I made it sift through sales transcript, which is a folder we have with hundreds of conversations with our clients, and I wanted it to wow me. To my expectation was, because again, this is not simply chat GPT style of technology where I prompt it and say, hey, do this analysis for me. It does it. This is autonomous agent. So ideally, it will operate on my goals. So I say, I want to grow my business. Here's a lot of context about it. Go do it. And then it will self orchestrate tasks and execute work. So yesterday, I was very directional with my request around analyzing the content of the folder and the hundreds of files there. But I thought it will go beyond my prompt and it will wow me. What it did actually is it simply analyzed the information. This is common problems that people experience: knowledge fragmentation. Documentation is scattered across multiple systems. People report that information gets lost in the chat. The repetitive questions, these are good. These are good things. These are things we know. I mean, can we use it to improve the copy of our website and channel it more towards knowledge fragmentation? Sure. But again, I have to come up with the idea of it now, analyzing my website and matching it to this. I was hoping it will kind of be much more action oriented. Potentially, I want to give it access to a Framer account where it can build landing pages and it can fully execute its growth plans. That I don't know how to do right now. I have not tested it, but I have high hopes that it will be able to do. So I wanna keep treating it as a potential highly capable, more capable than me employee that as of now is just learning information. So it has analyzed common points, it has analyzed and kind of created these nice segments of how the product works and our solution. Again, I can prompt it based on that to create a product pages or feature pages on the website. I wish it had done it by itself without me having to tell it, but this is where we are hitting some barriers. It has identified wrongly our customer segment. We primarily work with companies who are above 500, actually, in most cases, above 1,000 employees. So I need to kind of scratch what it has done from there on. And then it suggests to me landing page copy recommendation, your team's knowledge, instantly accessible in Slack, blog post topics, solution based content, and so on. It's good, but it's again something that I would have expected of um, Magnus, Perplexity, ChatGPT, Gemini, even any of the AI agents that I've been using to analyze content. Yeah, so nothing big, nothing wow here. Yeah, I'll keep exploring. My idea and my goal is to see how much I can push out of this environment. I ideally wanted to take over the business. Sounds crazy. I don't even know how to do that, but I'm very ambitious. I think it can be done.